Bienvenidos, everyone, and welcome to our first ever High Ground movie review.
Yay!
It's your boy, King of the North 15, joined by...
Tina Love.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What up?
Today we're reviewing Bob's Burgers, the movie.
Whoop whoop!
Came out this Memorial Day weekend. It stars your lovable cast of the Bob's Burgers crew. If you guys haven't seen the show, we highly recommend it. It's one of our favorites in our household.
It's on its 12th season.
Mm-hmm. And counting.
Every time it gets better. Mm-hmm. To the viewers who haven't seen Bob's Burgers, basically, we're following a family called the Belchers. There's Gene Belcher, Tina, Louise, Bob, who's the dad, and
Linda the mom. And Teddy the best friend.
The BFF, yeah. We are following this family, as we usually do, trying to keep their restaurant of selling burgers afloat after many, many disasters. So this movie has been a long time coming, not just for how long the show has been running, but also for when they announced the movie back in 2017.
Many movies that were planned to release during the pandemic, this one as well was pushed back into this 2022 season.
I hope by the end of this review, even if you haven't watched the show, you'll go and check out the movie because it was good.
Yeah, I had a very good time with it. I think that all the humor that if you enjoy Bob's Burgers or just enjoy any type of like animated sitcom,
adult animated shows,
yeah, I think this would be kind of up your alley.
Like, not only was this a great fan service movie, but for each character's story, it was a really good arc to where we saw them grow a bit and develop a little more, grow up a little more, but also like become more confident in themselves. So in the end, it was really rewarding. Because each character, comes to terms, but also, grows as a character.
Like, the animation stood out immediately because...
Yeah, absolutely.
The budget has increased tenfold.
The animation was definitely, glossier, in my opinion, right? It had a certain style for the movie. You won't see it
in the
on
show.
TV.
No, yeah. You can tell that
the same for how it was shot.
Yeah, like you said, there was a lot more close-ups because they weren't hiding some animation and by having just wide shots.
Yeah, there was a lot of close-ups, a lot more mid shots where we see a lot of the characters mid, their waist and up.
Mm-hmm. You see them moving a lot more and just the way they moved looked pretty fluid. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was good. They had a really good budget, obviously, and a great production. And then the voice actors did amazing, as always.
Yeah.
As always.
I think that's really the selling point for the show is the voice actors themselves. I think they're perfectly cast for the characters they're portraying. Again, that's biasness because we've seen all 12 seasons.
Yes.
Some seasons multiple times.
Yeah.
The majority of them. I feel like every song in this movie hit a very funny tone. It hit very serious tones. You could see... Again, this was in production for 5 years, and it's the same team that's been doing the show, basically, for the most part. I'm sure they had additional staff, but you can see that they put a lot of effort into it. You can see the heart and soul in the movie and just the animation. They really cared about it and were putting a lot of effort into it.
Would you tell the world to go watch it right now in theaters, or would you tell them to wait around?
I personally would say that if you are not familiar with the Bob's Burgers show, or maybe it's run its course on you, because I know a good amount of people who really liked the first half of the seasons and then kind of just stopped or they just lost interest in it. But I think if you've watched any Bob's Burgers, I would recommend that you go watch this movie.
In theaters?
You can wait for streaming for this. It'll definitely hit a streaming platform
I
before
hope
you know
so.
it. Yeah, easily.
Because I'll rewatch it a bunch of times.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
So what's your rating?
I guess if we're doing a rating out of 10, right?
Yeah.
I'd say a 7. 7 out of 10. Yeah, a solid 7.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
I'll say 7.5. And that's not to discredit, the makers of the movie or the writers. I think it's because, like you were saying, you kind of have to watch the show. Even in a little bit of capacity, you kind of have to watch the show in order to go watch this movie. As a fan service movie, it was awesome. It would be a 10 out of 10. fan service movie.
Oh, 100%. I feel like this was 100% with you in mind.
Yeah.
Because Tina Love here is a very huge fan of Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, I love it.
It's her favorite show.
It was a great movie for a Bob's Burgers fan.
Yeah.
Like, if you're the type to go to their Comic-Con panel or go watch their live musical. Yeah.
Yeah, then the movie is made for you. 10 out of 10. Go watch it in theaters. Go buy it. Support. But for your general audiences, which I do also like to cater to, because not everyone has the funds to go to a movie every weekend and has to be very, mindful of when they do take time to go see a movie in theaters. I would definitely say that this is one that you can wait for the streaming service. But as you stream it, I will blown away if you're not having a good time, because it's a very, very good movie. It's a good time all around. Definitely a family-friendly movie for those that have kids.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that concludes our first ever High Ground movie review. If you saw Bob's Burgers, the movie, let us know what you think in the comments below. If you want to see more, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your buds. Thanks for joining us on The High Ground.